Good afternoon. George Cavaligos for HFT Bonds. Wow, I'm gassed. What a day. Let's see what started today. The market at around 2:30 in the morning started getting hammered after, being in a very short-term wedge again, trading up slowly all day yesterday and over most of the night. And then at 2:30, I'm not sure, the London opening, and the boys just jumped on it with both feet. Then the jobless claims number accelerated it lower. Somewhere before the jobless claims number, the 10-year actually broke that uptrend line of the rising wedge and set off some sell signals there. Traded all the way down to 124.26. Interesting area. And then bounced and just kind of creeped higher all afternoon. Same kind of trades in the currency markets. They were all lower this morning and then rocketed higher on really no news. I'm imagining there were some big positions moved. Guys were selling the US dollar, buying the yen, buying the euro. Both of them had big outside days up. And I think that is something that us bond traders have to watch here. It obviously propelled the metals higher. Gold's up, $30. Silver's up more than $1 on the day. And I think we'll see some follow through on those trades. I think that weak US dollar will help the bonds and notes a little bit from here. Tomorrow's Friday. We have some housing data and the Michigan data. It didn't look like there's a lot of data out overnight, so I think we'll focus on what's coming tomorrow. And now we're going to focus on those trend lines that we spoke about in the previous couple videos. Remember the 10-year, we had the trend line that was rising off of the last couple lows. And this morning we took it out. I think the trend line was around 125.17. It's currently at 125.19, which is pretty much where the market bounced right up to the broken trend line. I would watch for something like a 30-minute close over 125.19 on the 10-year to flip the market bullish. The bonds, remember we talked about, was in a falling wedge formation. Well, they broke the lower trend line. It was around, what was it around? 131.20? 131.20. We broke it, then we recovered it, and now we're back into the wedge again. I'm going to try and buy the bonds around 131.20. I think that's a good level that we can use as like a pivot now. I'm hoping we get a little bit of a sell-off tonight. I think if the bonds get down to 130-120 area, the notes get back down around 125.10, 08 to 10, something like that. I think that'd be a good spot to try and put a small long on, especially if the market shows you any kind of bullish reversal activity. I think the dollar reversal is the key here, and I want to really keep a close eye on that. Obviously, it's going to drive the metals. I think it's going to drive the bonds and notes too. And I think we might get, another point rally off the lows. Take that. That'd take us back up towards 125.28, 29, the highs from last night. That'd be interesting. Did I say 120? Yeah, 125.28, 29. And just kind of trade that range. Okay. Tired. I don't think I've traded this much before. I traded currencies, I traded silver, and the notes. Unfortunately, the first trade in the notes was a bad one, and I ended up fighting my way back from a loser all day. I ended up flat, thank God. Alright guys, have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow.